Part 2 continued. We would sing all night long, raise the windows up and sing to our heart's content. To Janis Joplin's Bobby McGee, to Aretha Franklin's Natural Woman, and Bob Dylan's Susanna of the Highlands, I think that song was. You were always daring, taught me how to ride roller coasters. I remember 2 years ago, before you got really sick, I invited you to go to State Line with me and Grandma. We stayed at, I forget the name. Anyway, we went to Buffalo Bills, and we were going to ride the roller coaster there, but it was windy and rainy, and so we weren't able to ride it, but we rode the log ride that has a roller coaster in it, and went through the casino. You laughed your head off. That beautiful smile of yours, you had a ball that weekend. We went to the buffet, so you got a little sick and had to go lay down in the hotel room, and Grandma and I went to the concert together. But that was our last weekend really together as sisters. You taught me so much. You taught me how to iron my hair. I only did it once because I burned it and burned my cheek and my hands holding down my hair, and I didn't see the point. You tried to teach me how to put on makeup, but when I'd come out of the room, I looked like a raccoon and a clown. My lips cherry red. But you said, that's okay. You look beautiful without makeup. I think the 4th of July was your favorite holiday, as I said. We dressed alike that one day. And then one weekend, I remember, we went to TJ in Rosarita Beach with the Molina boys, Fidel, Jimmy, and Robert. And we had a wonderful time in TJ. We shopped and bought lots of souvenirs and purses. The boys bought firecrackers. We were sleeping on the beach. We woke up at midnight. I heard giggling, and it was Jimmy and Robert laughing, and Fidel in the background saying, "Don't do it, don't do it. You know, Aunty Priscilla, she's going to kick your." But sure enough, they did it. And these were real firecrackers, cherry bombs, right on our long hair. Priscilla, you got up so fast. I never seen you run so fast. And before you got more than a few yards, you had them beat the out of them. That's the last time we vacationed with the Molina boys. I also want to say I'm sorry for all the bad things I did and all the lies I told. I don't know why, because you got enough trouble without me helping you, but you know, I would do things and blame you, and you always got the beatings, and you know, I would just cry and you know, got away with it. But I'm so sorry. I wish I had told you before you got sick how much I loved you and appreciated what you taught me about life, about not judging a book by its cover, about not looking down my nose at other people, to remember where I came from, and helping people every chance I get, and treat others like you want to be treated. I think you got back to me, though, when you introduced me to Danny, my first husband. That's a story for another day, but I think you paid me back for all the bad things I did to you. Again, I love you so much and miss you, and I just wish that I had told you all this before you got sick and passed away. You're forever in my heart. You are my hero. I always wanted to be like you, to be beautiful and popular. I didn't like to drop out of school, and you encouraged me, keep going. You know, you have to get straight A's because Mom and Dad can't afford to send you to college, and without the scholarships, you're not going to be able to go. And you're smart. You're the only one. You're going to be the first one to go to college, so keep your nose to the books no matter how much people make fun of you and call you a nerd. You have these big Coke glasses. I was jealous because, number one, you didn't go to school. I mean, every Monday you would lay in a fetal position in your bed and cry and say, "Mom, Mom, I'm dying, I hurt, I can't go to school. I'm bleeding so much, my cramps are so bad. And I went to my mom and I said, isn't a period monthly? Why does she have cramps every Monday? And so finally, well, my mom didn't get it for a while. She would wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and make fresh flour tortillas. She would heat up a warm tortilla that she just made and go and put it on her belly and say, okay, mija, you don't have to go to school, just rest here. And finally, when it dawned on her that she did this every Monday, so she got a beating and had to go to school. But she would go to school and she would ditch. She'd only